At its core, our take on SWAT is to show you what super cops are, what the coolest cops on the planet do. That is SWAT.
Follow me into the jungle.
Hi, I'm Sean Ryan. I'm a writer, executive producer, and showrunner of SWAT.
I'm Aaron Rasan Thomas, the executive producer and co-creator of SWAT.
Since we last spoke in May, Aaron Thomas, myself, and the rest of the team have been very hard at work getting ready to deliver a kick-ass show.
And we look forward to sharing this through an exclusive update right here, right now.
Today I am assigning command of this unit to Sergeant Daniel Harrelson. So please join me in congratulating Sergeant Harrelson on a well-deserved appointment.
Having worked in the television business for the last 20 years, one of the things I've really learned is that great television comes from having great characters. And we think we have some pretty amazing ones that we're diving further and further into as we go. Of course, it all starts with Shamar Moore's Hondo.
I saw on the TV that you got some big promotion. Does that mean that you can do something about what's going on?
I aim to try, Del.
This is a guy who has a foot in his community, the neighborhood that he grew up in, a crime-ridden area, but he also has a foot in the police world, and a guy who wants to treat the civilians in his community, and in fact all of Los Angeles, like family. He's someone that wants to bridge the gap between the police community and those who are policed. We're gonna see Hondo. As amazing as he is, he's not always going to be right. He's going to make some mistakes along the way. And what's really going to be interesting to watch is how he responds to those mistakes, how he overcomes those mistakes. So we're going to see him and his growth as a leader along the way. But it's not going to be easy. There are people who would like to see his command taken away. And so he's going to find himself in jeopardy sometimes in some various episodes, and he's going to have to constantly prove himself.
You disobeyed my order. Everyone who works for me gets one free one. Nobody gets a second.
Our character of Jessica Cortez, played by the wonderful Stephanie Sigmund, is not only beautiful and ambitious and intelligent, but she has her own character arc that we find really compelling. You know, we're playing Jessica as a first-generation immigrant from Mexico. She's worked her way up. She's in a position of power. But what does that mean? You know, when you're in a position where not only are you one of the few women, but you're also one of the few minorities, and if that wasn't hard enough, you're also having a secret romantic relationship with our hero. You know, that definitely gives Jessica certain dilemmas that she's gonna have to face. You know, having to work with Hondo, having to act in public one way and maybe behind closed doors another way. And what happens when those two things are in conflict regarding a case, regarding a decision that she has to make. You know, as Hondo's superior, she's in an interesting position, and we're definitely looking to make sure that we explore Jessica in a way where some of the decisions she makes may be surprising.
In the real-life LAPD, there is, in fact, one female SWAT officer currently working. So we've kind of taken that as inspiration for the character of Chris, played by Lena Esco. And Lena brings, I think, an incredible physicality and believability to the role. It's not easy for the one woman to sort of fit into this team of men along the way. And yet one of the things that we're really going to see over the course of episodes is really how much she does, in fact, belong there, how good she is at this, how the other officers on our team do trust her with their lives, and how she trusts them with her life. One of the great things about making a network television show and being able to make so many episodes is you are able to go on these sort of branches, these various stories that can dive very deep into who these characters are, where they come from, and what their hopes and dreams are.
Just point me in the right direction. Here to kick ass.
SWAT isn't about kicking ass. It's about saving lives.
Yeah, which sometimes requires kicking a little ass.
I feel like you've seen cop shows, you haven't seen SWAT. Most police shows are whodunits. What we're looking to do here is a let's go get them.
The roof! Northeast!
We're not gonna be dealing with dead body in a teaser and then we follow through with clues and do standard detective work. This is high-octane action.
SWAT stands for Special Weapons and Tactics. And so these are people, they're not the military, they are part